If you've ever caught yourself thinking, who even am I now? Not just sad, not just lonely, but like your entire identity got shaken after divorce, you are not imagining that feeling. Because divorce doesn't just change your relationship status, it changes your roles, your routines, your identity, and sense of direction all at the same time. Today, I want to talk about identity shock after divorce, what it is, why it happens, and what actually helps you start finding yourself again. If we haven't met yet, I'm Andrea Daley, a life transition coach. I help women navigate major life changes like divorce, empty nest, relocation, and starting over so they can move forward with clarity, confidence, and courage. And if you're in that place where you're thinking, I don't even know who I am anymore, this video is for you. One of the most common things women say after divorce is, I don't even know who I am anymore. And they say it like something's wrong with them. But here's the truth, nothing's wrong with you. Your identity just went through a massive disruption. For years, sometimes even decades, your identity was connected to roles like wife, partner, part of a couple, mother inside a certain structure, part of a shared future. Your routines and decisions and holidays, and even your sense of stability was built around that structure. Then divorce happens, and suddenly those structures collapse at the same time. This doesn't just create sadness, it creates identity shock. Divorce isn't just emotional, it's friggin' disorienting because suddenly life that used to answer the question, who am I, is gone. When a major life structure disappears, your brain starts asking, who am I now? What does my future look like? What kind of decisions do I make on my own just for me? And when those answers aren't clear yet, your brain interprets that as instability. And that's why many women say they feel lost or scattered or just discombobulated. And you're not. You're in between identities. And that's a big deal. There is a season after divorce where the old version of you is gone, but the new version, it hasn't fully formed yet. And that in between space, that is where identity shock lives. And it's not a comfortable space. This season can feel unbearable because we want answers quickly. We want clarity. We want direction. We want to get out of this uncomfortable feeling. I get it. But identity, my friend, is not built overnight. It gets rebuilt through small decisions, new experiences, and rediscovering parts of yourself that may have been quiet for years. This phase is not you failing. This phase is the rebuilding process. Think of identity like a house. Divorce didn't just remove one wall. Sometimes it levels the entire structure. And that can be scary, but it also means something very powerful. You now have the chance to rebuild something that fits who you are becoming now, not who you were 10 years ago, not who the marriage required you to be, but who you are. Identity doesn't come from thinking your way into it, it comes from living your way into it. You rediscover yourself by doing things like trying new things, meeting new people, exploring new interests, and making decisions that are finally yours. And little by little, your brain starts collecting evidence of who you are becoming. And that, my friend, is how clarity begins to rebuild. Not all at once, but step by step. Remember, this is super important. Clarity comes from action, not the other way around. Too many times we just sit and wait for a clear path to guide us, but it doesn't work that way. Clarity comes from action first. If you're feeling identity shock after divorce, I want you to hear this clearly. Feeling lost or discombobulated or disoriented doesn't mean you're broken. It means you're in a transition. And unfortunately, transitions are messy, but where new clarity, confidence, and courage begin to form. So give yourself permission to be in the process. You're not behind, you're rebuilding. If this video helped you feel a little bit more understood, subscribe to my channel. I post videos every week for women navigating divorce and other big life transitions so you feel less alone and more steady as you rebuild. And if you want more support, take a look around the channel for videos on divorce brain fog and overthinking after divorce. They'll pair really well with what we've talked about today. Thank you for being here.